No, leave it the way it is. That's the way it's used.
Here we got a Schwinn bicycle, motorized bicycle, guys. Thought I'd show you guys today. Good friend of mine owns it. It's 33 horsepower, 66 cc. Is I believe that's what we come up with. As we were watching some other YouTube videos and what they were, because he wasn't quite sure. But he's got a. What do you got on here, Doug, for a carburetor? That's a different one, right? You changed it out?
Yeah, that's what they consider a high-performance carburetor. Gives you a little more fuel in there.
Got the aftermarket air cleaner on there. Looks like you can get a lot of extra air in with that.
Well, you get, when you buy that carburetor, you get everything that goes from the throttle to where it hooks up to the manifold, air cleaner and everything there. Nice carburetor. A big difference in using a little stock.
How many gears you got on this thing?
Seven gears for the bike, and 1 gear for the driven power.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So it must cruise pretty good, huh?
With me, I'm a 170 pounder. It carries me 30, 35, sometimes 40.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a exceptional bike. I'm happy. I bought it on knowing what I was buying last November, and since November I've added some new items to it and changed the style a little bit. And I ride a lot. Pat knows I ride a lot.
You held a lot. How's it held up? It's all the miles you put on it.
I bet you since I've ridden it in late April up till now. Last week my chain broke. The original chain that came with the kit. I put an American number 41 link on it, and turned out sweet. Runs great. I have no qualm about riding this 25-30 miles a day.
And
I got lights on it for nighttime. I use them. I got a basket that I carry everything from soup to nuts in, and I got a cooler between the seat and the basket, and it runs great. I have no complaints.
how many miles do you think you can get off that gas tank you got on there?
They say you get 150 miles to a gallon, and I believe that gas tank holds between 3/4 and 7/8 of a gallon.
Wow.
To the top of the neck. And I know I've been 135, 140 miles before I started worrying about it. Those are the original tires, the original bike. The extras on there. I got a tire pump there, and it's a nice little bike to get out and cruise on.
That's neat. I like that. You got Schwinn tires on it still.
Yeah. It all adapts. It all adapts to that bike. Nice little kit.
Them handlebars got to be pretty good. 'Cause they come right back to you.
They feel almost like an old Sportster.
Really?
Yeah, they really do. Yeah, I lean down on them like an old Sportster.
Can we get you to start it up?
Oh, I have to get out on the road to do that.
That's cold. Nice cold start. It's a warm day, but he hasn't been running it, is what I mean by cold. Been here for over an hour. It's trucking right along. He's already way down there. I want to jump in the Corvette, follow him down through there, see how fast he can get going. Said he'd make a couple passes for you guys so you can actually see how it goes. That's trucking. started it. I'm doing 21, 24. Averaging about 21. Truck behind us. Walking away from me. 29, 30.
This goes back years. I can think about back in the day when guys rode these back and forth to work for a living, you know?
Yeah. Well, gas prices today, more of them are going to start coming back.
You could use this, you could travel 10 miles, 12, 25. If you want to get somewhere in a hurry, don't take this. If you don't mind just taking a nice little ride out on the back road somewhere and don't have to think about it, that's a good stress reliever. If you need a breath of fresh air, you can pedal it like a bike or ride it like a motorized bike. And yeah, there's a lot of freedom to it. A lot of, I get such a relief cruising on these back roads. Get people to honk at you and wave at you, stop and talk to you at the store about it. And hey, I'd like to see a million more people around here get them.
I want one.
They're fun. They're just plain fun.
There's a frame that in there. Hopefully I can get a motor cheap enough, and I'm going to stick one together myself before the summer's over with.
I tell you what, you want to have a ball? Take this to a motorcycle rally. Where they're going to have, I went by a benefit here last week down at a local bar. They're getting ready to do a benefit run, and there's all these bikers, man. They were all out front by their bikes, and I come by tooling on that, and there was a hooting and a hollering at me. Woo-hoo, you go, brother, right on, brother. Yeah, it was pretty good feeling. They wanted me to come back. I think they wanted me to join.
Was the button here when you push it to start it when you're going or something?
No, that'll shut the motor off.
Oh, that kills it?
Mm-hmm.
I remember the old mopeds, you had to pull a clutch in or something, right?
Here's
to start them? Okay, just like the old mopeds.
Yeah.
So you pull that in and it actually starts turning over, right? As you're pedaling?
No, you let that go and it'll
oh, okay.
It'll take off. You let that go after you pedaled a little bit. You let that go and it'll kick right on.
No kidding.
Yep. First, if you a cold bike, you got to use the choke.
And this is actually a twist grip?
Yep. Yeah, twist throttle.
That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty comfortable. It is. It's just like riding a scooter to me. I sit back when I can use one hand, smoke a cigarette, and reach back in the cooler and grab me a Coca-Cola. I keep on cruising, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're just tricky. I've had so many compliments. I go to local beaches, and, local bog and grogs, and bike rallies. They're all around me.
That's great.
I just get a lot of compliments, and one guy offered me $500 for it here a couple of weeks ago, and actually I got a lot more than that into this bike.
What can you pick up a motor kit for?
Through a company I deal with and know only, I know you can buy a kit for $179, and that includes everything. You attach it to your bike.
That's not a bad price at all.
No, it's a good deal. I think it's a good deal. I've seen other companies, since I've gotten into this bike, I've seen other companies that their prices are a lot higher, and luckily I found a number one, that just helps me, and they don't know if this particular motor or model came from their company, but the parts I'm dealing with and they're dealing with me are the same exact parts, so I got lucky there. I bought the bike unbeknownst. I didn't know what it was or how it was going to be, and it just turned out to be such a nice little hobby.
Yeah.
It really did. I've enjoyed it ever since I got it running right. I can't do nothing more to it, except maybe put a light kit on it, but I'm happy with the lights the way they are. It's sweet. Can't say enough about it. Really can't.